Hello guys, and today we have another review and it's on the Action Skins Lock Blaster. Let's get into it, but before that, roll the intro. So, the Action Skins Lock Blaster is a lever action blaster that has this special lock feature. I will talk about it a bit later. But yeah, let's start at the front. We do not have an extra barrel lock and we have a pretty long faux barrel that does not really make the performance any less good, but sometimes the darts hit the wall of the barrel, but that happens very rarely and it isn't a big problem. At the top we have the front iron sight and we have the rear iron sight over here, and it makes for a pretty good sight, or the best sight I have on a blaster. And we have a Picatinny rail on the top here, which you can put this blaster on Insanity blasters, which is great. It doesn't come with an attachment to attach on Insanity blasters, but you can attach it and it's pretty cool. Down to the bottom we got one sling attachment point and another back here on the grip, and we have the lock feature. Let's talk about it now. So this is basically a code picker, or whatever you like to call it, and my code, as you can see, is 072 and it is random. The code is random and most of the blasters will be different, but some may be the same. I'm not sure if every single number between 000 and 999 are in the codes, but if they are, well, yeah. To get your code, you scan this QR code over here, which you can do with a QR code scanner or Google Lens, whatever you have. And it will show a cool animation with chains and unlocking the blaster, showing you the code. But mine came unlocked because I ordered it in frustration-free packaging, so they probably unlocked it. Which is nice because some parents might want to return it because it does not work. And to be able to spin the codes or the numbers, you need to unlock it. You can push this in if it's the right code is not put on, and you cannot prime it, but you can pull the trigger, which is a bit weird for safety. Now if you put the right code, which is mine is 072 right there, then you push the button. Now you can prime and the numbers will not go around. Then you can use this as a very nice foregrip, or you can use this as a very nice foregrip. This is a bit more textured to be a foregrip, but it might be a bit less good as the cylinder is over there, so I just put it here and it's still pretty comfy. Back here we have the cylinder, which holds 8 darts and can be freely rotated. It rotates on prime, anti-clockwise, as most Nerf blasters that use cylinders do. And you can take this out because it's spring-loaded. But it's not easy to pull it out and to put it back in. And since you only get one cylinder, it's not really all that useful. Maybe you can mod it to be easier to put it in, or you could make some 3D printed ones that have a higher capacity and just leave them in. It is a nice feature, but it's not really all that practical. Down to the grip, the triggers and the priming. Let's start first with the grip. The grip is very comfy. It has this like webbing indent over here, which gives you a confirming grip. And overall the grip is big, it's comfy and well rounded out. It is a bit softer and a bit flexy, but we'll talk about that later. We do have a sling attachment point here, as I said already. And the trigger is really nice. It's a metal spring and it has a straight back push. It's very nice, and when you actually fire it, it's very snappy. Down to the priming grip. The priming grip is pretty good. Although it's not the best quality, it flexes a bit or just wobbles. It does make the grip a little bit less good other than if you were to hold it like this. This is very comfy. Like this, it's a bit less comfy, but it's still pretty comfy. When you do prime it, it's a very easy and smooth and buttery prime. Just listen to it. It is very smooth of a prime. But since it's just plastic, it might be a bit less comfy after a few shots. You can put a metal lever in here, but I would recommend putting some foam or maybe a cut or a long side cut mega dart to put it around this. That would help it, but it's not all that uncomfy. The prime is very smooth, there is no slam fire, and of course you can prime it like that, like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Not nigger, Schwarzenegger. God damn it, I said the N-word. Don't worry. But you can just prime it like that. It took me some time to learn it. Firstly, I was priming with this part, which my fingers would just curl up and that hurt a lot. You basically want to do it with this part of your hand on the grip and then just turn it back. It does take some time and it's pretty practical, but the blaster is huge, so I don't know. But overall, you can prime it like that, and of course you can also just flip it. Although I don't usually do that. Overall, the blaster is pretty good, but let's talk plastic quality and looks. First, we'll go over the plastic quality. The plastic quality is X-Shot quality, meaning it is a bit more squishy in some places. For example, right here, you can see some flex on the grip. You can see some flex. And in some other places it is a bit more flexy, but the plastic doesn't feel cheap. And on the most important part, it's not really flexy and the grip is sturdy. Even though it does a bit cheaper, it does not flex to the side as much as the Horrorfire Doomsday. So overall, the plastic is X-Shot quality, but it's nice plastic. And let's talk about the look. The design of this blaster is very, very nice and I really like it. That's a whole thing with the X-Shot skin blasters, they look fantastic. Of course, we got these chains right here which are printed on and have very nice texture. And they're basically there because this is the lock or the locked blaster. So it does give it for a nice design. And yes, it's on both sides. The X-Shot logo is not a sticker in this case, but it's printed on both sides, once again. Then we got some caution warnings, some hexagons, I think, and we just got a lot of this design. You got the, as I said, caution, the 2-3 type, the zombie or whatever sticker. We got this safety trigger, which you also got like a design like down, it's safe, up, it's, or no, opposite. Down is fire, safe is up. And then you got some design over here, the warning triangle here, some arrows, some like holes. It looks very, very nice. We also got this lock feature which looks cool, these little holes. The look of the blaster is fantastic. It looks great and it looks the same on both sides. It is a really, 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 really good design. And yeah, it works with all Nerf Elite style darts, which is really good. But yeah, let's go fire it and you're about to like what you see. Okay, so I'll fire 8 darts or 1 full cylinder at the target over there. It's X-Shot, Air Pocket / Waffle Head darts. I'll fire once just normal prime and then once one-handed or Schwarzenegger style. Let's go. Okay, so it shoots harder than Nerf Bar. As usual for X-Shot. X-Shot blasters usually shoot in the mid to high 80s to somewhere in the 90s. And this blaster, I don't really know where it shoots, but it probably shoots around high 80s, mid 90s. And let me tell you, this blaster hits that 90 foot mark, actually 100 feet, which is like double the range of my Nerf blasters. Yeah, this blaster shoots really far, just as the Horrorfire Doomsday from X-Shot. They both fire really hard, but not too hard, so where it doesn't feel fun for the Nerfers. It doesn't crush Nerf blasters, but it does give you a healthy boost in performance. I really like this blaster, not only because it looks cool, it feels cool, feels good, it fires great, but also because I freaking love lever action. I never before tried lever action, but I knew just from the games and just from mimicking the movements, I knew that I would love the lever action. And I hope X-Shot makes some more lever action blasters, especially mag-fed lever action blasters, since I can't really get the Scavenger or the Slingfire. So this is a great blaster. And we didn't talk price. This blaster costs anywhere from $20 to $10. That is really great. In my country it costs around €30, which is not great, but still not too expensive. The Shockwave, the Warden and the Phoenix all cost more than this. And I would take this over the Shockwave and the Phoenix any day. And probably even over the Warden, because this will probably not break, it's fun. And overall you can also open it up. That's meaning you can fix it, mod it and make it a lot better. Yes, you could cut this down to make it a lot more compact, but I kind of like the long design. And since I'm not a performance nerfer but a flinker, I really love this blaster. If you find this and you're interested somewhat in it, just go ahead and buy it. It's not all that expensive, so yeah, it's a good blaster and I freaking love it. Actually, it's really good, doing good with these blasters. I mean, they got the Ragefire, the Mad Mega Barrel, the Berserker and the Manic, which are like alright, nothing too crazy. But then they also got the Long Shot, which did break, not the best. They could fix it. For that price, I mean, it's okay. I would probably never buy it because I would need to get a plunger tube and I can't really get those. When I start making money from this, I probably will. But they also got the Fury Axe, which is a great blaster. And they also got the Mania, which it doesn't seem the best. Not nearly as good as the Thunderbolt, but it seems pretty good. And 3 mags, even though they're pretty bad. 3 mags. And also it's just has a nice stock. And then we also got this, the Horrorfire series, which the Reaper X is not the best. It's not bad, but the Horrorfire Doomsday is great. The small blasters, I forgot their name, are also pretty good. But yeah, X-Shot's doing really well. Oh, and the Unicorn Blaster, how can I forget about that? But yeah, X-Shot's doing really great, and not only are they doing great with great blasters, but they're also selling a lot, especially here in Croatia. And of course, they're really good darts, which are less expensive than Nerf darts, more accurate, and actually are a bit better. So yeah, overall I gotta say, X-Shot, keep what you're doing, and please make a mag-fed version of this. Thank you very much. Anyways, I hope you liked this video. This video was a bit longer, but I did want to make it a bit longer because I really love this blaster. And you better know that there will be a top 5 favorite blasters, and you better know that this may be even in the first spot, but it will be definitely in the top 5. Anyways, my name is Nixie, and actually we are going to get a blaster wall. Firstly, it's going to be a smaller one, somewhere around where the Ragefire is, a bit higher, and I'm going to have a bunch of blasters, including the Ragefire there. Then I'm going to expand it to the left side, then again to the right side, right next to the wall, and then I'm going to put one above each one of them. So around 2.5 square meters. So pretty dang good. I hope we can get it really fast, but first we just have the one. And I hope that we'll be able to get 6 very soon. But yeah, you better know this blaster is going to be on the wall. Anyways, as I said, my name is Nixie and bye bye.